Echols. And today I have the privilege of interviewing my friend. We finally got him on, the man himself, Jordan Jones. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm chilling, man.
Chilling? Yeah. All right. So why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself?
I'm Jordan. I go to Marist. I'm a cool.
They know that.
I'm a cool kid. If you didn't know that, and I also play basketball here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. All right. So, talk about a little bit where you're from. I know you're a Baltimore guy. I know you rep that city pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, it's Baltimore. I can't really say too much. Well, I can say a lot, but to sum it up, it's kind of just like, I don't know. I think it's the greatest city on the planet Earth, and it made me who I am. And shout out to the Ravens and Lamar Jackson,
yes,
because they're killing.
Facts, he's killing. He had a great game last night. They beat the Rams. So tell me a little bit about your basketball career and when did you fall in love with the game?
Oh, geez. I started playing basketball at like ninth grade, and I mean, it was just a way to get to college really at first, but like around like junior year, senior year, that's when I really started like, oh yeah, I actually want to do this for like as long as I can.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, it's been kind of awesome. Like basketball has taken me some places.
Pretty lit.
Yeah, extremely lit. Yeah, so taking me some places that I never would have even imagined. So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't play until your freshman year of high school?
Bro, it was one time, like, I was, like, in kindergarten where I played, and I was just, fifth grade, as a matter of fact, where I played, and I scored, like, 2 points the entire season.
No way.
And, like, after that, I just quit, like, basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Jordan's, like, what, 6'8"?
Yeah, 6'8",
So, like, how tall, like, did you just were like, all right, I'm going to try this just because I'm really tall, or, like, what?
You know, people, like, actually, like, in ninth grade, they were telling me, like, you should play because I was tall, but I told them I didn't play basketball. And it was like, you should play. And I was like, well, okay. So I went to tryouts, and, like, tryouts were, I swore, like, it was a 3-day trial, and I swore on the third day I did not make the team because I was just, like, so trash.
Yeah.
But I was the tallest person there, so I just ended up making the team.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that came in handy for you. So how tall were you at the time?
Like 6'4", going into 6'5", like ninth grade. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what I would do for that height. All right, so what is it really like in Baltimore? Because I know you be in the streets.
Oh,
like,
man.
I know you be in the streets. So
Man.
what are some like misconceptions about Baltimore? Like people say negative stuff about Baltimore. Like obviously, like the president said something, and stuff like that. And Baltimore just has this reputation. So tell me a little bit about what the real Baltimore is like.
I mean, it's a lovely place. I mean, people say it's dangerous or whatever, and people say when like they come to my house or whatever, they say I live in the hood, but I mean, I don't think it's the hood. I mean, I think like, yes, everywhere has crime, and like Baltimore is just an American city that has crime. And the thing about the crime in Baltimore, it's just like extremely concentrated in certain areas. So like you can walk like 2 blocks and it will be a completely different neighborhood than like the one you were originally in.
Right.
So, and plus you got to be smart. I mean, obviously like crime happens, and like crime is more prevalent in Baltimore according to statistics, but you just got to be smart, honestly. I haven't, like, knock on wood, but I haven't gotten into any like serious trouble like growing up there, but there's definitely been some situations where my best judgment was not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, everyone should come to Baltimore at least once.
At least once.
Yeah,
all right. Once. What are some of the best attractions that you guys have besides the Ravens?
I mean, just the culture there. I mean, you can go East Baltimore, you can go to Monument Street, you can go to Bel Air Road, and you go to West Baltimore, you can go to Pennsylvania Avenue, Upton. It's just like Lexington Market is just like a cultural like epicenter that makes you of black culture that really makes you proud to like of where you come from. So yeah, that's and there's a few trails. There's like downtown, like the Harbor. Harbor's pretty nice. Charles Street. If you're actually
the Harbor.
the Harbor's lit. Fells Point, that's like across the water. Charles Street, Hampton, the Roland Park, all those places are pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Isn't like Under Armour in Baltimore? Is it like
bro.
located?
It's like the mecca of
Under Armour.
Of Under Armour. Like
no way.
My entire like public school league of basketball and football is like sponsored by Under Armour.
Really?
Yeah. They like if it, 95, like the Highway 95. Like I-95.
Probably. I probably heard of it.
It's like and like once you're like, it's like the interstate highway. So if you're coming into Baltimore from like I think the south,
okay,
there's a big billboard like it says Under Armour, and there's like whoever plays like last time I saw, I think it might have been Lamar Jackson on the billboard. It might have not been. Okay, but it'd be like something like a big billboard that says "Welcome to Baltimore," and it's like a Under Armour sign, right there. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I know last year, senior Isaiah Lamb. He's on the team. Shout out Zay. Yeah, he's killing it over in Armenia right now.
Shout out Lil Lamb.
Facts. Shout out Lil Lamb too. Big time company on the come up. All your workout equipment needs. But he was also from Baltimore. So talk about like what it was like to have someone on the team last year that shared that same experience, and like what did you guys bond about? I
mean, we kind of like. Funny thing is, I played Isaiah in high school, my junior year, when he went to Delaney. And, like, I kind of knew him, like, kinda, but not really. But one of his best friends, I played AU with him. And so we kind of just, like, kind of knew each other, but we got cool since we both came here.
Right, yeah.
And it was nice about hearing about, like, his experience about, like, Marist coming from Baltimore and, like, how different it is. And, like, how when you go back home, it's, like, complete opposite.
Right.
And I mean, like I took a lot of notes from Zay on like how he like approached things, like in situations and everything here.
Like socially?
Yeah, because I knew it was a new environment and like I wasn't accustomed to it at all. So I just tried to see like what Zay did and like how I knew where he was from or whatever, and like how he kind of navigated through like the situation, which was pretty. I mean, it's suiting him well. So
right, yeah, because he was the man on campus.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
If you got to follow someone, it might as well be Zay.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to me about. Well, I was going to ask about the games and the leagues that you had growing up and all that, but you didn't really play them. No. So, talk about what did you like to do growing up? Did you play any other sports?
Yeah. Geez, I remember like the first actual sport was baseball. That was what I started playing. Then I went to soccer for like a year, and then I just stopped playing sports until like that was after like third grade, and like I played basketball once in fifth grade, was not good at it at all.
Right, yeah.
And then like sixth, seventh grade, I wasn't really into sports. Then like towards the end of seventh grade, I started playing lacrosse. Lacrosse.
It's big down there.
Yeah, lacrosse is big down there.
Yeah.
I really. Like, had I not played basketball, I'd probably be playing lacrosse now because,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, facts. Lacrosse is a really fun sport. I don't think a lot of people know about it.
Right.
And more people should, but it's a really fun sport.
Right, exactly. I played my senior year. Like, our school was really good at lacrosse. Bro, it was the most fun I had. I played defense.
Oh, yeah, you're saying,
I played close defense. Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's the best position
you get the long stick, get the poke, everybody, hit everybody.
Exactly. And like the rotations and stuff were like very similar from basketball.
Basketball, so,
like, it's easy to like go and like help on someone.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
Right. So, what about AAU?
Well, it wasn't. All right. I mean, I didn't play on the circuit or anything, but my like 10th grade year going into my junior year, I played on Maryland 3D, and we were like. That's what like I was the only one from a public school that played for the team, but like the rest of the kids were from private schools, and like we were pretty good, and we were like a top 35 AAU team in the country, like at one, and
oh wow,
like we was like number 35 though, so
exactly top 35, not 1 through 34,
and so that was fun, but I mean, I just felt kind of out of place, like being the only one like that went to a public school there.
Right, yeah.
And I played for them, like going into my senior year, like for the spring. And it was just too many kids that like they had come and they put me on a B team.
Ooh.
And they put me over this other center. He goes to Brown now, my boy David. But I just felt like at that point, I was just like, nah, because I felt like at a certain point, I was just like, I gotta play for somebody else. And so like around April, my high school coach, he linked me up with Coach Chu, like Chu Smith. He played for the Harlem Globetrotters for a few years, and he run like a whole bunch of like AU programs and everything for kids. And basically the team was started because Daquan Bracey, like the point guard at Louisiana Tech now, and I was just like, he's a good point guard.
Yeah.
Play with him, and I ended up getting my first offer when I played for them. So
that's good.
It was. I say that was
worth it.
It was
switch.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. So you went to Poly in Baltimore. Is it just Poly or what is it like? The full name?
The real name is the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So talk about your career there.
Oh man, that's where. I mean, the bird cage. That's where I really like found a love for basketball. Like outside, like not AAU, but like high school basketball was really like I would just be in the gym like 10th grade year, like all those summers, like 10th, 11th grade year. I would just be in the gym from like. My mom, she told me funny story. She told me like the summer after my 9th grade year. She was like, either you're going to get a job or you're going to go to the gym every day because you're not staying in the house.
Right.
So easy decision.
Yeah.
And she would leave me bus fare every day. And like, I would just wake up and like 12 o'clock, I'd be like on the way to the gym. And I wouldn't come home till like 8 o'clock. And just all day we would just be playing, shooting, lifting.
Right.
And we just got better like every year.
That's great.
And we would play against pros and everything like that. So.
No way.
But shout out Poly though, because like now, like when I went there compared to now, because we're like a top 50 program in the country now, and like just seeing the progress. I mean, shout out Coach Sam, shout out Coach Fitz, and just everybody, because like, I mean Poly for life.
Right.
Our family versus your team.
Oh,
so,
okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So Jay, you helped build that program up, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it was like. We're 3-time state champions, but the year after I left, we won the first one. Okay. Like, we were so close, but, things happen. But I just felt like that was, like, the catalyst to start. And we're favored to win, like, 4 straight.
Dang.
Yeah. And it'd be the first time in, like, Maryland State history that, like, a public high school has won, like, 4 straight. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. So, went to Poly, graduated, went to Charleston Southern. What was the biggest lesson you learned there?
Charleston Southern?
Yeah.
Take advice from people that have already, like, been in your position. And, like, or if you can't find those people easily, reach out and find them.
So you wish you had, like, a mentor?
Yeah. Like, someone like I was really close to that had, like, already been through it. Like, but I realized, like, the whole university, like, matters. In that, in that thing.
And so you found that here at Marist, and what made you want to commit to play for Coach Don?
Oh, man. Geez. I mean, when I stepped foot on campus, it was just like, wow, okay. Coming here. I mean, it was cool. Like, obviously, the recruitment process was fun and everything, but I was, like, really cautious on, like, what I want to do. But my mom, like, on the way back from my official visit, like, she tells me things. Like, she usually doesn't try to guide, like, my basketball career or anything. Or, like my life in general. She kind of, like, lets me do my own thing. But she told me, like, we got back from, we drove here and we drove back.
Oh, wow.
On the drive back, she told me, like, you're going here. Like, she was, like, really extremely adamant about it. And I've never seen her that adamant about, like, anything, like, basketball related to me.
Right.
And I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, mama knows best,
Right,
so, yeah.
Exactly. So, basically, it was the fact that your mom loved it so much.
I knew it was, like, something different about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
So, last year, your first year here, you had the redshirt, obviously, the transfer rules. What was that like?
It was a lot of growth. My high school coach, he told me, he was like, don't waste your redshirt year because it could be a really, really good year for you. And he was like, don't waste it. And I mean, it was kind of tough, like not playing, obviously, because you feel like you just help the team if you play.
Right.
And I mean, that sucked. Like, game days, it sucked. Like, you would get ready with the team and everything and not play. It sucked. But honestly, like, ninth grade year, it was just, like, I didn't know I'd be playing basketball in college. So, like, a fun thing for me would just be, like, to be a regular student.
Right.
And I got to be, a regular student for an entire year in college. Just, like, to, like, really, like, submerge myself into, like, the culture of Marist. So I say that was really fun. But the basketball part, that was fun too. We worked out so much. Shout out my guy too.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I was in there.
He was with us shooting in the gym. And it was just, I mean, I say it was really fun. Last year was really fun, but this year's a lot better. Cause
exactly. Back on the court. So my next question was going to be, talk about what you're most, like, the season has already started, but talk about what you're most excited for now that you're back on the court.
Conference play, like close games. Like, I can't wait till we play Router. I can't wait till we play Quinnipiac, Siena, all those teams. Just like, because conference play is just so different from like anything else. Like, and that's like being in the heat of the moment. I just can't wait to get back to that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. What would you give? What would be? Well, you already sort of gave the advice in terms of find like a mentor or someone you can look up to and really just talk to them and be aware of your decision making. But what advice would you give to someone going through a redshirt year?
Don't waste it, because there's a lot of things that like you can do your redshirt year, and because you're not really focused because you're not playing. Right. But you can either do that and not grow, or you can just like not put basketball like on the side or anything, but like your mental approach to the game. Like, obviously your physical, like, everything's gonna come with that, but your mental approach should be improved. It should be grown, like, just from like watching basketball, like finding different ways to see like the play with the ball. I mean, to like your approach to the game has to be like, it's changed. Like, you should change your approach to the game. Like, if you want improvement,
All right, so use it to that makes sense. Right. So along the same lines of basketball, but getting more into who you are and why the way you are, and you have this strange fascination with Kawhi Leonard. Bro, that's your favorite player, right?
Well, yeah.
All right, so talk to me about why Kawhi. Why
Kawhi, bro? This guy is awesome. I think he's the closest thing we've had to like Jordan since Kobe. I think so.
Really? Okay.
This guy, I mean, just his approach, like his all business mentality. Like, as soon as you step on the court, and his game is just so simplistic. Like 1-2 dribbles, spins, pivots.
That's true.
They're playing. I mean, he doesn't dribble a lot.
He plays off too.
He plays exactly. He doesn't turn the ball over. Things like that. Unless he has a really bad game, but that's everybody. But like, he's really fundamental. His hard work is evident over like the course of his career, and I think the fact that he plays both sides of the ball like with equal, like, is equal importance, and the fact, like, he just wants to win, like, just win the game, and he goes so hard.
That's he'll play like he played through everything in that last final series.
In the last finals, he just
he was, everyone, the key word was hobbled. Everyone was saying he's hobbled, and
he kept going.
He's out there dominating. It was amazing what we watched
that was very inspirational
last spring. But that was only because we didn't get to see King James in his rare form.
They don't
playoff James.
Come on, man. That's coming this year, though. That's coming this year. Okay. I can't wait. My God.
All right.
Better of LA.
Right. Yes. True. That's gonna be big time. Who are you gonna root for?
Oh, the Clippers.
Kawhi. Okay.
Clippers.
Okay. Clippers. I'm just checking.
I mean, I just like to watch good basketball, but not the Clippers. Clippers. Yeah. All
right. So, who do you like to model your game after?
I mean, there's some players. Recently, Montrezl Harrell, because I've been watching him a lot more because of Kawhi.
I like that one.
Yeah, that guy. He's like, the way he plays so hard. Like, I wouldn't say like energy is a skill. Like you have to like because everybody can't play hard. Everybody can't.
Yeah.
And
not everybody wants to.
Yeah, not everybody wants to. And he goes out there every night, goes hard. I mean, he's not like the most skilled guy.
No,
but
not at all.
Leads the league in field goal percentage.
Right.
What he just had like 34, like a few nights ago, 34 and 12.
Yeah.
Like just all playing hard, being like, I'm gonna get this. You know, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And then he's getting better too.
No doubt.
Yeah, he's getting better. And the same thing with Pascal Siakam last year. Just like his overall progression to the game.
Right. Yeah.
Like we have like similar builds. I feel like.
Yeah.
And he's like.
Yeah. He just like sort of started to put the ball on the floor, started to shoot threes last year.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of his hook is crazy. I like his hook shot. His finesse in the post and everything.
Right.
And I'd say like a long shot player, but I really like Giannis too. Okay. Like just how he dominates.
Right. He's so athletic, so long. He's able to use his physical presence just to dominate the game. That's so great.
Love that guy.
And so, what was I about to ask? So while we're still talking hoops for a little bit, give me your top 5.
Damn. LeBron.
Okay.
I mean, LeBron. Does KD count? Does it do it?
Yeah.
He's playing okay.
Yeah, right.
LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Giannis.
Okay.
And James Harden.
Okay. See, I don't hate that list.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't hate that list at all.
You know?
Right, yeah. I respect that list a lot. So my only what is it called? Discrepancy I have with that is I would put Steph over James Harden.
Huh? Bro,
I would put Steph over James Harden.
Bro, do you see what he's doing this season? Bro, he's averaging what? 37 a game?
37 a game. He's shooting 16 free throws a night, at least.
Bro, come on. Is Steph better than him?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Jay.
Not the last 2 years, bro. I think Harden's got it, bro.
No.
The last 2 years, bro.
Steph is a better... what is Harden better at?
He's a better shooter.
He's a better shooter. Ball handling is close.
Yeah,
very
close. Yeah, it's close.
But I still think Steph got him.
Okay.
All right. And
what else, though?
Steph is a better defender.
Who can win you a game, bro? Who's going to win a game?
Steph.
Bro.
All right. He didn't win in the finals. I know that shot, like, Steve Kerr drew up a perfect play. Remember that Game 6 shot he had? Yeah. Perfect look. He missed that shot. Like, Steph still needs to get there in terms of coming up in clutch moments, like, a lot more.
Right.
But, like, he's hit some clutch shots in his career.
Yes.
And Harden has as well. But I
don't know, bro. It's just, like, Harden, bro, it's just... I don't know. He would take 20 dribbles, lull you to sleep.
Right.
And if you bite, he would just go past you. And if you don't bite, it's just like the step
He'll step back, yeah.
And if you foul him or not, he's going to like hit the shot. And I mean, bro, that's like impossible to guard.
That's
like,
true.
That'd be so fresh. Well,
yeah.
Steph's kind of the same thing, though, because you have to guard him right past that quick.
The thing is, Steph can do that to you, too. Like, he can hit you with a step back. He can lull you to sleep and put a move on you. But Steph also moves so well without the ball.
Oh, that's fair.
And he's a huge catch-and-shoot threat. Like, James Harden, I don't really see him being as big of a threat because most of his threes are at the top of the key.
Yeah.
You know, Steph will shoot corner, wing, top of the key, like off ball screens, off pin downs, you know? But, I mean, this is a healthy debate. Like, I feel like Harden has a case for that top 5.
Nah, he's some days, bro, I might put Steph Curry at 5, and some days I might put James Harden. Cause, like, I watch Steph Curry highlights, like, and the stuff he does, like even without, like, Draymond Green and, like, Klay Thompson, and, like, the stuff he's doing, bro.
That's true.
But I say he kind of also benefits more from a system rather than James Harden. Because, like, when Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant went down in the finals last year and they just ran a boxing one on Steph Curry, like...
Yeah, he still went off and they still won the game.
No, bro, but the second time when he lost, bro, they went in the boxing one on him and was like, okay, bro, you're struggling right now because nobody else can hit open shots.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like James Harden, though. Like,
they both need to prove it, in my opinion, in the playoffs.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
okay. So whoever proves it, well, I don't know if the Warriors are going to make it. They're not going to make it this year. Let's talk about next season.
Yeah,
then.
next season.
So, say James Harden does it this offseason and Houston makes say he like has a great postseason and they make like Western Conference Finals or the NBA Finals or something like that. We still have to give Steph a buffer year because this year it don't count.
But I just feel like Steph had too many chances, bro. Like he's been to the finals and like. Bro, Andre Iguodala won in 2015, bro.
Yeah, but
come on.
That's true. But those rings, though.
Oh yeah, no, he does.
He still got 3 of them things,
and he does have like almost every like shooting record just out of the water.
That's true.
And that's.
But yeah, you make a valid point about Andre Iguodala won it, and then KD obviously won it the 2 other times he won the played in the finals. But that was his first finals.
Yeah.
Now we saw LeBron in his first finals.
Okay, that is true. Okay.
But think about it. Would you rather go up against the Spurs in the middle of their dynasty or a LeBron James-led Cavaliers team that didn't have Kyrie or didn't have Caleb?
The Spurs. I mean,
you'd rather go up against LeBron, who LeBron had to go up against. Or you rather go up against LeBron and Steph had to go against.
No, see, people want to discredit that though if you go up against LeBron though, because they're gonna be like, you didn't really like, did you earn your ring really? You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
You know how people attack the Raptors like, oh yeah, they didn't have so and so like,
right? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Like injuries are a part of the game.
Yeah, so right. Exactly. That's what I say.
Yeah, if somebody gets injured, like it's just
I'm playing who you put in front of me.
Right, exactly. You have to beat who's in front of you. And if that comes at the expense of a ring, then
hey, you can't take that away from me.
Right, exactly.
Facts,
exactly. Earned it fair and square, as long as there was no like cheating or anything involved. All right, so great. Just take a break from basketball a little bit. So what I've done here, my friend Jordan, I pulled up your Twitter account.
Okay.
All right. I just want to read a couple of tweets, okay? All right. The Life of Pablo was Ye's last good album, not counting Kids See Ghosts. All right, okay. Here's my issue with that. Okay, we're gonna talk music a little bit. We're gonna talk about Kanye. Okay, right. So you said his last good album was The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
Right. Life of Pablo came out 2016. I think.
Yeah, 2016.
Right. So since then, okay, you said not counting Kids See Ghosts, but since then,
right,
he's dropped Ye,
right,
Jesus is King,
right,
and what else did he drop? The Kids See Ghosts, but you said not counting.
I don't count because that's fire. That's
right, exactly.
Fire.
So, have you listened to Ye?
Yes.
And you didn't like it?
I like the last 2 songs on the album.
Ghost Town,
and the one about his daughter. That one. Okay, those 2.
All right.
Violent Crimes, that's the song. And
right, yeah.
Those are the only 2 songs I like.
Okay.
But the rest of it is just like, bro. Like, bro, he said he only worked on it for a week. And I was just like, bro, it's evident.
Bro, if he did that in a week.
He did it. He said he did it in a week.
Fire. Yeah. I liked Ye a lot. Let me pull up the song list on Ye. We'll do this song for song, Jay. We got all day.
I thought about killing you today.
Yep, that was good. I like that. No. What? He just talking. Beat was fire. He just like got up on there and started. Wait, it's not even on his Spotify. Oh yeah, here it is. Yay. All right. Thought about killing. Yikes. Oh, No Mistakes. Come on now. No Mistakes? No way.
Like, it's a cool song, like, for music wise, but like I don't think it's on Kanye's like level of like what you can actually do.
Okay. So what you're saying is his discography is so advanced that you thought Ye was sort of weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like comparing Ye and like God is King, Jesus is King, like other albums.
I thought Jesus Was King was a good album. I still listen to it,
bro,
every day.
Closed on Sunday is the coolest Kanye's album I've ever heard, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bro, you're my Chick-fil-A.
Bro, he's making a point though.
Bro, he is, but come on, bro.
Okay, I thought he had some other good stuff in there. I think it really shows how dynamic he can be.
Yeah. Now God is, and On God.
Follow God. I thought was
Follow
good.
God, yeah.
On God, Water. I think is good. Everything We Need. I like, and Jesus is Lord isn't really a song, but I thought it was beautiful.
Yo, the only song, bro, because it was supposed to be a gospel album,
Right?
And I feel like the only gospel song on that album is "God Is." Now, Water too. Water is like kind of gospel.
Every hour,
yeah.
Water, yeah.
Like all the gospel songs in that album are
True.
good.
Yeah, everything you need is like borderline gospel. I guess when you got Ty Dolla $ign rapping on it, it's not, you kind of like, it doesn't really get to be on that level anymore. But it doesn't have any cussing.
Yeah,
it's all about.
Well, 808s and Heartbreak didn't.
Who?
808s and Heartbreak.
It didn't?
Nah.
The whole album?
Nah.
No way.
I swear.
I'm about to check it.
Played it in my mom's car. That's how I know. Yeah.
Exactly. You got to be super careful with you. Yo, that is the realest thing you said all day, bro. Bro, I don't even play music when my mom's in the car nowadays. I play a podcast, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
It's either that or like some R&B. Like it has to be like classic R&B though.
Bro, oh my gosh. Wait, did you grow up with strict parents?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, like they don't want you to listen to like any cussing or anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I mean, you could listen to it, but they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they don't want to hear it. Yeah.
So like, I'll be down like playing video games in the basement and stuff, and then like I'll have like songs playing. Like, you know how I like to listen to music like playing video games. And then every time my dad walked downstairs, like
I had to turn it down real quick.
I would turn it off.
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
Oh my gosh, it's the worst. And then like, on the way to AAU tournaments, that killed me.
Oh yeah, bro,
it killed me,
bro. I will always make sure I had my headphones, bro.
Right.
Like for the ride, bro.
Exactly.
I just had to make sure.
And then they want to talk.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, come on,
not this.
Right.
But like when you do turn it on, it's like within like seconds, your parents like, "What is this?" Like,
yeah,
turn this off.
Right. Yeah. Like I feel like I should play the Kanye album for my dad. See what he says. Because he's been the biggest hater of rap music and anything that I like music wise, because he thinks he knows best. But
no, that'd be fire.
We'll see what he thinks. All right. So back to your Twitter. Okay. So you also said still think Igor is album of the year,
which it is and still is.
All right. So we had this debate a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. I don't necessarily completely disagree with you.
Right.
But I just want to throw some stuff at you. All right. So I got a list.
I remember you saying the Dreamville album.
Dreamville album was insane. Okay. I loved it. Okay. But that was just one. So you said Igor was album of the year. Dreamville had a good one. Lost Boy, YBN. Corday.
I've heard some songs off of it, and they weren't bad, but I don't know. Like, he got paid his dues before. Like,
okay.
Album of the year, bro. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Tyler paid his due for sure. Okay. Kirk, the baby. I thought that was pretty good. I still listen to that,
bro.
That gets me hype.
All the baby songs, bro. I don't know. Like, I know he gonna blow up and like be a really like good artist, but I feel like he needs more. Like diversity, like his music.
Yeah, his music does sound the same.
Yeah.
A lot. All right, so what about Young Thug? So Much Fun.
I hadn't heard it.
No,
honestly, bro.
Jay,
you'd be surprised, bro. I'm not the biggest Young Thug fan. Like,
okay.
Rich Gang Young Thug, I like, but anything after that, I haven't really been into.
Right.
I don't know.
This Young Thug was good. I'm not a big Young Thug guy either.
No, but this album, this album,
hot, bro. Like,
hot, yeah.
Let me pull up some of
the song with Nav he got.
Which one is that?
It's like one of the last songs. I forget what it's called. No, you be
so I like Light It Up, good song. Surf. That's a good song.
That's a good song.
These are all great, like, locker room songs, honestly. Like, I just like listening to it, just like hanging out, bopping my head, you know?
Yeah, no, if Doug comes on, I'm not going to be like, bro, he's trash, turn him off.
Right.
Like, I would definitely bump him, but, like, he's not my main rotation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. All right, who is in your main rotation then?
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, okay. All right, wait. Let's get into this in a little bit. Because what I did was, you know how Apple you posted your Apple Music.
Yeah,
Apple Music gives you like their list of the artists you listen to the most.
Yeah.
And you posted yours on was it Snapchat?
It was on Snap. Yeah,
all right, and I screenshotted it because I knew you were coming on a podcast, and I knew there was much to discuss about this. Yeah. Yes, no, we're having this discussion right now. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting to have you on, Jay.
You want to tell them, bro? Okay, tell them about the numbers, man. Because like even I was surprised, bro. Like, wow.
All right. Yeah, let's just pull this up right now. Honestly. All right, I have it screenshotted. All right. So Jordan Jones on Snapchat. He posted his, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. His 7 most listened to artists. Number 1, Lana Del Rey.
She's amazing.
Bro, in 1 year, 365 days, you listened to 379 hours of Lana Del Rey's music.
You gotta tell to put it in scale. You gotta tell them the next
Oh,
one.
right,
The second one.
Okay, 379 hours of Lana Del Rey. All right. I'm not even gonna get into it. Let me just give him the list, and then we're gonna talk about this because this needs to be addressed. My goodness. All right, Kid Cudi, number 2. Right. I love Kid Cudi. Yeah, awesome. 61 hours.
61.
Bro, you listen to Lana Del Rey 6 times more than you listen to Kid Cudi. 6 times. Bro, like she is not that like no, bro, she is not that much.
Bro, she makes amazing music, bro.
All right. And then you got Drake, 49 hours. The Weeknd, 33 hours. Okay. Kanye, 33 hours. Yeah. Okay, but you didn't like Ye and Jesus is King, but you still listen to his music. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. A$AP Rocky, 32 hours. Great. Tyler, the Creator, 30 hours. And then Metro Boomin, I can't see how much hours you put because you didn't screenshot it.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that one.
You sort of left it off. But all right. Let's talk about this. Lana Del Rey, 379 hours. All right. There have been many times where, I've just been hanging out, like walking, and Jay will be like walking, and I'll be like, "Oh, who you listen to?" He'll be like, "Lana Del Rey." Like no. And there's other times I'll go and shoot in the morning, like I'll walk in the gym, and I'm like, "What is this music playing?" It's Lana Del Rey. This dude will work out to Lana Del Rey. Like, explain this to me.
All right, the workout part, I can give you the workout part, and I can give you the whole story.
Okay.
All right, the workout part is just like I can think. Like when I'm working out and I'm listening to Lana Del Rey, I can think, I can zone out, but I can also be like in tune with my workout. Okay. So if I'm working out and I'm taking like 10 shots, every shot I can find out, my hand might be off right here, or like my shot might be going to the left or the right or whatever. Right. And like I can think about it while I'm listening to her music. Right. Like weirdly enough. And like I can just get into the zone. Just,
right.
Like,
no, this oddly makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I will go like even harder, like Lana Del Rey compared to like something like something that like a traditional,
that'll get you hype.
Something that'll get you hype.
Normally like the hype, workout type music.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I'll go way harder. But the real story was like my sophomore year of college, when I was like in the process of transferring, or like about to tell my coach I was transferring, I was just like mad depressed, and like I was just like, bro, like I got into it because of The Weeknd, and like The Weeknd was like really good. Then I heard a song like when he had her on there, and I was like, bro, her music, like who is this? Like I heard a voice, I was like, bro, who is this? And so at that time I was like mad depressed, and like Lust for Life was like, I found Lust for Life and I started listening to it, and like I was just having it on repeat, like that whole like process I was transferring, like I was just having it on repeat, and it was just kind of like a thing for me to like escape to, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. So I could listen to.
So she sort of pulled you out of like a dark place. Per se.
Yeah. I said yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, and ever since then, I mean, I've just been kind of like hip to her music. I mean, just everything.
You just mess with it now.
Yeah. I don't think she has. I think she has like one bad song, and it's not even her song, but every other song by her is like, I think, perfect. So,
right, but 379 hours worth,
bro. When I saw it, like I thought Kid Cudi and Lana Del Rey were like kind of on the same level. Right. When I saw the results, I was like, whoa, like, And Kid Cudi, I listen to like a lot to go to sleep and everything.
Yeah.
And like I don't listen to Lana Del Rey to go to sleep. So I was like, bro, while you're up, like, and it's not on repeat. Like Kid Cudi's on repeat, like while I'm asleep, whatever.
Right.
So that was on repeat, but Lana Del Rey's on repeat while I'm awake, and like, bro, that's. I was like, I got a problem. But.
Yeah, I feel like she could put you to sleep though.
No,
like
she can.
Some of her music is like good.
Can,
like,
yeah. I didn't definitely fell asleep to like some of her music, but most of the time, bro, like when I'm walking around, like in my headphones, not recently because like I was trying to take a break ever since then. But,
you don't want the numbers to end up like that again.
Nah, bro. And so, I mean, yeah. I listen to a lot of other stuff too, though. Now. Yeah,
okay.
Now.
All right. I mean, like you have a very. This makes you have a very diverse, you know, sort of taste in music, and when you look at like Kid Cudi, Drake, Kanye, The Weeknd, like they're all pretty much the same. Like they feature on a lot of each other's stuff, but then you have the Lana Del Rey. That
that stands out. That really stands.
Right.
I'm like,
right, exactly. 379. What on earth, Jay? All right. So back to your Twitter. I'm sorry. I just find you to be one of the most fascinating people I know. So
thank you.
I like to look at your Twitter from now and then. But all right. Here's the last one I'm gonna pull from your Twitter. The Hudson Valley is amazing, and I suggest everyone from Baltimore to visit. What inclined you to tweet that?
That is facts. Geez, man. Like not even the Hudson Valley, but like this whole New England area up here is just like. I'm at ease, like when I'm like when I'm in Baltimore, bro. You just gotta watch out, like there's like background anxiety, like everywhere I walk in Baltimore, because like you're always on edge,
because you're in the streets.
You never know, you never know. Like, do you get like nervous, like when people walk behind you, like nervous
in
like just anywhere, like here, anywhere, like.
Sometimes,
bro, that is like
that's like all the time,
like even here in Marist, like even like I know like a student would be behind me and like I will slow just so they can get in front of me, like bro,
really?
Like I'd be so nervous because like I have headphones in, and I'm like, you will never ever like in Baltimore outside, you will never catch me with headphones in my ear,
really,
just because you just gotta be like you
always gotta be alert,
you always gotta be alert, and like here, like.
You could just walk around campus all day.
Just be free.
That's basically what I do. Yeah.
And like, it's a sense of ease when like you come from a place like that to a place like this, and you can just begin to like you begin to grow. And
you get to be yourself.
Yeah, you get to be yourself. Do whatever, you know. And so I advise like anyone from Baltimore like to come. It's like it's like a literal vacation. Like like that's how it feels. Not every day, but. Yeah. Like, and in the summer and things like that, when we're off and we don't have basketball or anything, it literally feels like a vacation.
True. So, I know you like to take a lot of public transportation in Baltimore. Yeah. Like, you, this guy's always like, he's posting Snapchats on the bus and stuff. The city buses in Baltimore. Talk about, well, you don't have to, like, give, like, examples, but just talk about your experiences.
Oh, man.
Doing that.
Well, first, it depends on what bus you catch, and the second, it depends on where you're going. Because I'd have caught some buses, like in middle school or whatever, because I was in middle school, like the hood. Oh. And so, buses there, you see almost anything. Like,
really?
Like bro, like it would be some people on the bus, like, bro, you just came from doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
Right, yeah.
But, I mean... But you get used to it though. That kind of makes you like not. I wouldn't like bougie's a bad word to say, like, but it doesn't make you like
more.
You feel
acceptable.
It's like more like you find things more acceptable, like because you find out they're just like regular people too,
right?
Like,
yeah, exactly. They just like have maybe like a problem with a substance or whatever.
Exactly. Like a crackhead was like once it's like someone's daughter, someone's son. You know, it's like they're a person. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And so that kind of like just being on the bus and seeing those type of people and like plus you never like it may not be their fault. Like if they're homeless or whatever, it may not even be their fault that they're homeless. You know?
Exactly.
And like hey like so I mean it kind of makes you like the things you see like on public transportation because they're like
Like it makes you judge less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like you understand when people like people like have hard lives. And
right.
That makes you
no
like,
doubt for sure. Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
All right, I accept that. And so, you like to go thrifting.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's up with that,
bro? To be honest, like coming up, like I wasn't like the richest. Like
right.
I mean, I wasn't like dirt broke or anything, but I had to live within my means, and like. Mm-hmm. And so, like, getting fresh or whatever, like, with expensive clothes wasn't really, like, a thing to me coming up.
Exactly.
It was more like, oh, I can't afford those Jordans, so I'm going to wear Vans or, like, Converse or whatever and get fresh with that.
Right.
And so, when I found out about thrift stores, I'm like, bro, like, what is this? I don't have to pay full price for, like, cool clothes. And,
right,
like,
yeah.
And I'm glad I lived in New York because, like, they had the best thrift stores. And,
true, yeah.
like, dropping, like... I remember one time last year I went to the thrift store and I got like so many clothes.
Bro, last year you were wearing a new thing every other day.
Yeah. And it was just like, bro, like, oh yeah, this costs like $5, bro.
Right,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, and it's good for the environment too, because you know you're not worried about like someone making your clothes or whatever in the sweatshop.
Right.
Or, like,
yeah.
The clothes are recycled, so
yeah.
I mean, I think it's a win-win situation. But,
okay. Yeah. No doubt.
Gotta wash your clothes first though.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right, so what are some of the places in the Hudson Valley that you think people from Baltimore or people from like big cities should visit? Besides Marist College to watch you play basketball.
Well, sheesh, the Vanderbilt Mansion.
Okay.
You ever been there?
No, I haven't.
You should, bro. Like,
where is that? Is that it's in like, Hyde Park?
It's Hyde Park,
okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit past the FDR Mansion. It's like a little bit past there. Mm-hmm. And, bro, like, the mansion is big itself, but, like, if you go around the back, there's, like, the perfect view of, like, the Hudson River Valley. And it's, like, it's real. Oh, I got to show you, bro. Because it's, like,
it's tranquil.
Yeah. It's, like, a really good photo. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, it's, like, a really good view. Mm-hmm. And, like, you just feel, like, wow. Like, coming from the city, like, seeing skyscrapers and stuff like that, you're not, like... You're not really accustomed to nature, things like that. It's
wow.
You're right. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah,
you took that photo?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It looks way better in person, bro. Like,
that
doesn't even do it justice.
Right.
But, like, and, I mean, just being around here, like, just being, like, this is the closest I've been to, like, nature. Like, just with, like, trees, like, an abundance of trees and things like that, and, like, forests and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And, I mean... It's kind of like it puts you at ease being like near nature, you know, instead of being like with the
like the busy sounds
you
of
know,
like,
the city, basically.
Okay, all right, I feel that. See, I come from upstate New York, where it's even more.
Yeah, right. No, yeah.
Like it's less populated, but like it still looks the same. Yeah. So like you get a better like feeling. Of like just being with nature.
Yeah, right.
But. So, like, this, you talking about, like, the Hudson River Valley and stuff like that is, like, amazing to me. Like, I want to live in a big city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Like, I'm just, like, I'm so accustomed to it. Like, I what is it? Like, I'm the privileged, or I guess I'm privileged to have grown up around sort of, like, the trees.
Okay,
Like, literally, you walk outside my house, like, you can see, like, 7 deer.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Just like hanging out in my front yard, eating the grass.
I've never seen a deer like they had deer in my high school, but that was because my high school was like near the forest. But like anywhere, like I've never seen it. Like the biggest I've seen was a rat, like in my neighborhood. Like,
no way.
I swear. Like
oh my
biggest thing. Like I love like the Syracuse, New York, like Rochester, like all those places up there, like upstate New York. Like I love to see it because like.
Bro, it's lit. Come through. Come
visit. Yeah. No, I definitely want to come.
All right. We got to get Jay up there. So we'll just have this last thing.
Right.
Let's talk about A Buggy versus Tyler.
Oh, my God.
We all know your team Tyler right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Team Tyler. My last guest, Henry McKinney. Freshman, he was talking about A Boogie like he was a god.
Yeah, you know what, man? Ever since we had that debate,
no, don't say it.
Yo, A Boogie's not a bad artist. Like, he's not. Like, he's actually a pretty good artist, bro.
Okay, but at the level of Tyler,
I think it's hard to compare because, like, Tyler, I think he wants to do, like, all that creative stuff, and I just feel like A Boogie just wants to, like, make music, make hits, like rap, you know, like be an artist. I mean, be like write stuff down, go to the studio, spit it, whatever. Right. You know, this is what I do. But Tyler, he's like,
he wants to make like art.
Yeah, art. You know, and I think it's kind of subjective who you like, really.
Okay.
But I mean, I think they're both art. I just think they're both really good artists in a good way. Because like friends back home, like they bump A Boogie, like yeah. So I mean, I heard it before, like back in senior high school. Like I used to all hear A Boogie, like, but when I stopped listening to him because I was like, bro, he's butt. But
he is butt.
Then I had to come back around. I was like, bro, is he really that bad?
No, he's made some hits.
He's got some hits. You know? He's got some fire songs.
I feel like his hits are good. Like. But then again, you think about like the rappers who just don't miss, you know, right. Like Drake has hits.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Like J. Cole just doesn't miss, you know what I mean? Like J. Cole doesn't drop as much as Drake, and Kendrick doesn't drop as much as Drake.
But they don't miss.
But they don't, they don't miss.
Okay.
And I feel like Tyler's like one of those like he doesn't miss. Like A Boogie, he's either like it's a hit or like
the thing about A Boogie,
we're not listening to this.
I think he has a really big cult following because I swear.
These like, young kids, man.
Yes, bro. Every person I met from the Bronx is like, yo, A Boogie is my favorite artist, bro. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, A Boogie is my favorite artist. Ugh. And, like, I can understand why people, like rally for him so hard. Because, I mean, I think he's a pretty authentic artist, you know? And, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm after I leave here, bro, I'm going to listen to some A Boogie.
Okay.
Just to make sure, like, I'm really what I'm talking about.
Right, so you're not bugging out. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not bugging out.
All right, same here. All right, because on the walk here, like on the walk back from practice, I listened to Tyler.
Yeah.
I listened to Yonkers, and I listened to See You Again. And I'm like, this man is talented. Like that is like as dynamic as it can get. You know
like
what I mean?
His progression as an artist, his growth as an artist.
No doubt.
I think it might be the greatest, like.
No, right.
Like it might be one of the greatest.
Like his early stuff, like I can still bump, like I can still work out.
Like Bastard, Yonkers, I mean Bastard, Goblin, all that. Yeah, Wolf. But you think about like Flower Boy and Igor, like those are like radically different albums.
Absolutely.
But they're all really good.
Right, exactly. Like I listen to a song or two from each and every album, in my regular like rotation. You know? All right, so. I'm glad we can agree on that. It's been a pleasure having you on.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
You know, we definitely going to have to get back after this and sometime over break or whatever. Have you come on with somebody else. We can get a debate going, talk about music or whatever. But it's been great having you on. Anything else you like to say?
A happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Ooh, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What you doing for Thanksgiving, man?
Going to my grandma's house. Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh, yeah, Matt Turner. Shout out my boy.
Shout out Matt Turner.
He got 2 kitchens.
He has 2 kitchens. All right. So thank you everyone for listening, and I will see you next week.